Welcome back to another episode of the A-List Movie Club. I am your host, the Game Changer, Wes Troop. And with me once again are Dominic and John. How's it going, guys?
It's going well.
Glad to be back.
Yes. Yeah, it's been a little bit, but we're getting back in the swing of things. And Dominic demanded to pick first. But well, if you
Damn
guys
right.
don't know, this is the show where we have this and the A-List Music Club where we gather together about once a week and each one of us have pick we go around and pick different movies and music. So this time Dominic decided to choose a movie, and if you check out the music review, we'll do the music. They'll have that pick too. So, Dominic, why don't you tell everybody what you picked?
I don't remember what year it is, 1955 or 54?
Bye.
Okay, 55 movie called Night of the Hunter. It's on so many people's uh, best disturbing movies and best, almost kind of horror, which I think it's more like a psychological thing than anything else, but it's picked a lot of it. It's I thought it was a cool movie. I mean, um it was Robert Mitchum, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Robert Mitchum. He was stone cold in that movie. He really was. That I thought that acting job, and I thought the little boy for being in the period of time that was in. It was made in 55. I mean, the world's a completely different place, and they were making the film about. I, I think it was the 30s they were making the film about. It wasn't in 1955. It was in the 30s,
Great
and
Depression.
I thought it was pretty cool. I thought it was pretty cool. I thought it was freaky. I thought it was cringeworthy. Some
In a
of the
good
things
way or a
that went
bad way?
on, huh?
Cringeworthy in a good way or bad way?
I thought it's a good way, good cringes. Like I thought it was a little bit disturbing. It was, that he was basically evil personified right there.
Do you have like a little synopsis you can give people that haven't seen this movie so they know what the hell we're talking about?
No, I'll leave that to you. No,
Thanks.
no, it's a story about a family, a guy, a woman, and two children, who the father of the family stole, I guess, robbed a bank, and he gets killed by the police, and he told the kid where he hid the money, but no one knows the kid knows. Okay, so after he's killed, a preacher, Robert Mitchum, comes into town and starts spending time with the mother and everything like that, and they end up marrying, and it just goes south from there. It really does. So I love this movie. I love it. Now, do we wait till the end to rank it, or I'll
Yeah,
give it
yeah.
a
We wait
rate?
till the end.
Okay, yeah,
You
but
have to
yeah, I
actually.
love this movie. I thought it was a well done for that period of time. See, this is something that I could think of, like uh Ari Aster coming up with something similar to this type of movie.
That's what I was laughing at when you were saying disturbing. I was going to say maybe not as disturbing as something like Hereditary or Midsummer, but
Well, no, it's I think it's on par with that.
really,
Yeah, I really do. I really do. That guy was such he was just evil. He was just no all consume like consuming all light. It was amazing. So yeah, I love this movie. Love this. I'm really happy I watched it because I had never seen it before. Yeah, I love this.
Wow.
Go ahead, savage it, Johnny.
Must have watched a different movie than I did because
No.
uh, I didn't like it. I was bored. I think that uh, it's all over the place, and I don't know if it's the editing or what, but it jumps around so much.
I'll
Uh,
agree with you there. I'll agree with you. It is a little jumpy, but I
I
think it's
mean,
more of a slow burn. I think it's just it's reaching slowly adding pressure, pressure, pressure that you almost don't even feel it being applied until you get to a point in that movie.
uh, I see what they were going for, and I like the premise. I don't think it's executed well.
Okay?
I mean, he's in prison with the guy, and then the next scene walks outside their house. There's nothing about how he got out of prison or how much time was going by. And
Yeah,
then, like, when the kids run away and they go to that uncle's boathouse or whatever, and the boy's trying to wake up the uncle, and then all of a sudden the girl's sleeping on the bed. Like,
yeah.
like, how did this? What's going on in this movie? I thought the boy was
Okay.
terrible. He had like dead eyes. Like, I didn't think he was very good. I know kids are rough as actors. There was like no background on Robert Mitchum's character. None of these characters were sort of developed at all. We know
It
nothing
was a
about him.
92-minute movie. I'm sure
They
it was
probably could have
shot
stretched
on
it
a
out longer, honestly.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
think it could have been a 2.5 hour long movie,
They
and
should
I
have.
would
Like,
like to have seen them explore the background into Robert Mitchum and expand how they show where they get to each point. That would have been wonderful. But obviously, the studio budget, they didn't feel it should be budgeted that much. So
I mean, is he really a preacher or is he just pretending to be a preacher because it keeps people's guard down?
I think
Because he's a
he's
con man and a
pretending.
killer.
Yeah, I think he's just a con man.
Yeah. It seems like he preys on like little old ladies,
Mm.
the
Oh, like
widows and
that
stuff.
really
well,
annoying
yeah,
one.
And there's like no like that lady with all like the foster kids. There's like no, we don't know who she is or why she's doing this. It's just sort of, I don't know. There was no character development. There was no reason to care about these people. Was that older couple supposed to be the dead guy's parents or the mom's parents or
I think they were just working with the mother.
yeah, that was her employer. Those were
Yeah.
her employer.
oh, see, yeah, there's like nothing. There's no background information.
Uh,
How does no one see the girl in the car on the underwater? If that other guy saw it, it's clear as day. No one sees her. At the end, when Robert Mitchum is, she chases him out of the house with a gun. He's like, says his name. This ain't the last you've seen of me. Says his name. I'll be
yeah.
back tonight when it's dark. Who says that? Then
Well,
he's sitting on
you
her.
gotta remember, man, it's the
50s.
'50s.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
the way they talk and stuff.
Yeah, they had knowed and learned, and yeah, I wasn't into it. I thought Robert Mitchum was good, and I liked what they were trying to do. I liked the premise. They could have expanded it. Maybe let us get into this universe a little bit more. More background on Robert Mitchum would have been nice. A remake would be good, like you said. If Ari Aster can do it with a budget, that'd be good. But I just wasn't into it. I was bored. I was like on my phone and like, oh okay. I just
That's
I
what
thought
I
Shelley
have to
Winters looked pretty,
I have to
and I
literally throw my phone across the room sometimes.
and I didn't realize that was Peter Graves. Like, holy shit.
yeah, young Peter Graves.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Wow.
he must have been in his 20s, early 20s.
I didn't even recognize him. I saw the name. I'm like, that's not the same guy, is it? And I looked up. I'm like, holy shit, it is.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't agree with your opinion, but I respect it. You know, you just didn't get what I got out of the movie. So
Yeah,
obviously you're a lunkhead, but that's okay.
that's fair.
All right. What did you think, Wesley? Well, if John's done, what did you think?
Yeah, go ahead, Wes.
Uh, I liked it. I enjoyed it. I find it interesting that it's based off of a real life serial killer named Harry Powers, who was hanged in 1932 for killing 2 widows and 3 children. So it's
Nice
got,
guy.
yeah, so it's got
Yeah.
that going for it. Yeah, I have that. I thought he was a con artist who was pretending, and he honestly he might believe himself that he's a preacher, uh, trying to steal money at any costs. And I thought for its time, it's interesting showing the church in a controversial light. So I'm sure that was not taken lightly by some at that time. It was panned by critics and audiences alike, this movie, but has gotten a cult recognition over the years. So I thought that was pretty interesting. And it's directed by Charles Laughton, who was an actor himself. And
Yes, he
because
was.
this was so poorly received, he never directed anything else after this. So, um, I really liked the cinematography and atmosphere of the movie. Um, like the scene with him on that mountaintop with the riding the horse, I thought was looked great and singing his song. um, and I thought the story could get pretty dark at times. I mean, he's literally like threatening children and like ready to kill him. And obviously, if you follow the the based on the true story, he did kill kids, so you never really know what's going to happen there. I thought it's a nice mix of genres, like the noir thriller, horror, even some fantasy and suspense. Um, I thought he was a very creepy character, the preacher. Um, See, I didn't mind the boy so much. The girl was the one who I was at first like, oh God, this is something like out of Rudolph or something.
They both are
This
bad.
girl, I was like, oh no. But I thought she got a little bit better at or tolerable is the word I was going to use as the movie went on. Um, and then I thought the wife was just stupid. I'm like, really? Like, get a grip, lady. To not realize what was going on. And I really liked that the Rachel, her name is the woman who becomes their new guardian. What I liked the scene where he's outside and they're sort of having a standoff when she has the shotgun. I thought that was pretty cool, and he was singing the hymn and she sang it back. Um,
Hmm.
I mean, that's pretty much all I've got. Oh, how awful were those school kids singing about the hanging song or whatever they were singing? To the kids
Yeah.
that literally their father's gonna hang that day or something, and they're singing, "Oh, the
Hmm.
hangman!" Oh, I'm like, all right, someone smack those kids.
What the hell? Robert Mitchum gets shot, and what the hell's that noise he's making as he's running out towards the barn?
I
Man, he was absolutely insane. He was gibbering like a monkey.
I will say the ending is very abrupt. I would have liked to have seen a little more, maybe, other than just like him getting in the cop car and then the angry mob running. Spoiler alert, by the way.
Yeah,
I mean, it's from
dumbass.
1955, but
Dumbass.
Yeah,
No.
like what? Why was the mob mad at that lady with the kids?
I thought they were mad at Robert Mitchum that they were trying to get him.
But that lady was sitting in the restaurant with the kids, and then
Oh
like
yeah,
chased him out. Like, why are they mad at her? So I mean, there's so
who
much stuff that
knows?
doesn't make sense. The beginning of this movie, I was like, what the hell? With their heads and just floating in space, kids' heads. And that lady talking like, what movie is this?
Like a racer head.
What the hell? Yeah, it's it's a bit much.
Do you have any
Okay.
trivia for us?
uh, I do.
Hope I didn't steal it all.
You did one about the based on Harry Powers.
Yeah.
The sequence with him riding a horse in the distance was actually a dwarf on a pony.
Oh wow.
It was filmed in false perspective. Robert Mitchum said this was his favorite movie he did.
Wow.
Robert Mitchum was very eager for the part of the preacher. When he auditioned, a moment that particularly impressed the director was when he described the character as a diabolical shit. Mitchum probably answered, "Present." The director got along well with the boy, but did not get along with the girl. He yelled at her pretty often. I can see that because she's terrible. Charles Lawton said he preferred the theater to movies, which is why he directed more there. The director described the movie as a nightmarish Mother Goose tale.
Okay, I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
Shelley Winter said it was her most thoughtful and reserved performance she ever gave. She looked pretty good, by the way, I must say. A younger version of her, she's pretty. That's like the best of. There's like 100 things on here. We'd be here all
I'm
night.
sure, yeah.
Okay. Well, let's rate this pig.
I forgot all about that saying.
Oh, this one's definitely a pig.
Well, not so fast, my friend. I liked it. I thought it was really good. I enjoyed it. It creeped me out. I'm gonna give it an 8. That's it.
I like I like the idea of it. I like the story. I like what they were trying to do. I think if it was like we said, if it was 2 hours or 2.5 and they explored the universe more background on the characters, I might have liked it more. But for what it is now, it's probably like a 4.
Okay.
And I will go with an 8 as well. I was in between an 8 and a 9, but I think I'll stick with an 8 for now.
So was I.
Yeah.
So was I. And I think I'm going to change mine to a 9 because I think I talked myself out of giving it a 9. So
Do you know what's like what Rotten Tomatoes is or
uh,
IMDb score? Is it
let me quick check.
what do the fans think of it? Or people like us? It might be the first Robert Mitchum movie I've ever seen.
he was a good
Yeah,
actor,
I don't
man.
think I've ever seen.
I've This is the second Shelley Winters movie because I saw Poseidon Adventure.
Well, I'm talking. I used
Oh,
to watch
yeah.
his
Uh,
earlier movies.
Critics score 93, audience score 90.
Wow. Must have seen something I didn't see.
Oh, so I have no idea what this movie's gonna be like. One of my friends at work, Jalissa, wants me to watch this movie, so I figured I would curse the two of you to watch it as well.
Uh,
And this is a comedy horror film. I think it's supposed to be comedy. If not, it's bad horror. And that is a movie called Stitches from 2012. It's on Amazon Prime. It's about a clown who dies and comes back from the dead and looks for revenge.
Oh, I'm
Anybody in that
looking
we would
forward to
know?
this.
No. It's like 85 minutes long.
Straight to video B movie.
Yeah, it's one you would
I,
see at Blockbuster and be like, "Oh God, what the hell is this?"
Your friend said it's
oh,
good.
She said it's terrible, but it's funny. Like so bad it's good.
Oh,
So I thought this would be the right crew to do a review with this with.
Stitches. All right.
Just yeah.
Sean Mendez in it.
Huh?
Sean Mendez in it.
No, I don't think so. So anyway, we'll be back with our thoughts on Stitches next time. John, do you want to talk a little bit about the podcast you are
Oh
on?
yeah, I'm sure. I forgot about this. I haven't done this in a while.
We're all a little rusty here.
We Like Wrestling Podcast. It's a weekly podcast and YouTube show. We discuss any and everything wrestling related. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, I think.
Everything pretty much.
Yeah, all the social medias. I'm not in charge of that. I don't know. Uh, we also have a store where you can buy merchandise. If you go to our Facebook page, there's a link. We're on YouTube. Wherever you find podcasts, we're on Spotify, iTunes. Out of practice. We Like Wrestling Podcast.
All right. Dominic, you want to plug anything?
No.
All right. And of course, for me, subscribe to the channel, youtube.com/westside of 515. Like the show on Facebook, facebook.com/westtroupealist. And of course, you can follow me on Instagram and Letterboxd at WesAList. Until next time, Troop out.